Welcome to my studio. This is Babicz, and I am an artist living in Malta, coming from Germany, and doing this here with love. When I saw the pictures, I thought, okay, the features were interesting. So I basically thought, okay, the features are really cool, but when I connected the mixer here and played around and sent the first signals through it, I was speechless. I was like, fuck. I was not expecting this. I thought, okay, this will be like a step further above like Mackie or, this middle class thing. No, but this is from the sound that is coming out, huge. The mixer is like getting this signals from here, from that part, and I have my subgroups, and they are on this patch bay, and I can send the material is get created here, and then gets sent into this side, and from that side, I can send it even back, but I send it, of course, into the computer. But I can record through like tube compressor or different kind of EQs. So the signal is really is coming into the computer, and it sounds already perfect. The track that I started last night, there's nothing there's almost no processing going on. And it's already sounding nice because it simply came through this chain, and it sounds great. And that for me it's very important because I love I work fast. I'm known to be a bit crazy because I do one track per day, every day almost. If I decide to make music, right? For me, it's super important to, I have an idea. And for me, an idea starts from a certain feeling. I need to feel it. And then I want to grab this feeling as fast as possible and transform it and bring it into the computer. Because I have this strange idea that if you work too long on a track, you are not connected with the feeling anymore. You are working on the track with your brain only. It's this scientific thing of, oh, is this better or this better or this better? But when you work fast, you just feel it. You know, this is good, this is bad. And it's done. The mixing board is almost an instrument, I would say. You have to learn to play it. And a good mixer has a special layout and a feeling. I think for this electronic musician, a mixer like this, even it's super old school and there's no digital, is better. It's very interesting because I have been there with the development of this whole audio technology. I started 1990 and I saw how the first digital stuff came in and the ways how stuff changed. In end of the 90s, you would never thought that something like this nerdy stuff, this analog Eurorack stuff will be so big one day. It was nerdy stuff, was so like crazy, you know. I had a system back then, I think, end of the 90s, like when a first dub4 system, and nobody had an idea about this. Was like, ooh. But it was analog and one knob, one function doing something, and the hot shit was like very advanced digital synths, and everything has to be in the computer. And now we have this amazing, it's retro but futuristic at the same time. Nothing can make this kind of sounds. It's cool in a way. For me, when techno started, techno was for me the music of the future. It was the mindset of a peaceful future where all the humans are living in peace, and we have this amazing music where everybody can get lost and be yourself, right? I'm 50, but I'm still inside like a little boy that wants to play. I'm constantly looking for toys. And I simply heard about this console from few different places, and I got curious, like, why? What is this company? I never heard of them. Why everybody is saying who got one? It's amazing. I was searching for something good quality with this a lot of accents. There's not much on the market, like real analog mixer. Everything is digital now. And digital is cool, no question, but you cannot play a digital mixer like an instrument anymore. That's the problem. All the companies, they don't think about this, that the mixer can be an instrument that needs to be played. It's not about having 100 EQs and compressor and effects on it. No, one knob, one function. And every mixer have its own workflow, and the way how it sounds, the way how it behaves. And then you have feature, and especially these days, I choose this baby here, especially for its feature. When you think about it, this. On such a small space, it's a mixer that could be like this. But especially if you think about that a mixer can be a musical instrument, then a lot of accents are super important, and I have so many. Back then, with my Chilton BBC console, I just had 4. And a very limited EQ section. Here, this really, every channel is almost like an instrument you can play. So together with the sound source coming into the mixer, they are like good friends. And also, why I say mixer are also musical instruments is what I do quite a lot is I connect effect pedals and I feedback them with themselves, like from one pedal to the next, and feedbacking it back and creating sounds with this. And it's an amazing source of inspiration, actually. And what makes this one special is it's tight. It has a special quality. It's tight. It's clean but not clinical. Compared to other mixers that I had over all the years, Some of them are like soft, some distort very fast, some other. Yeah, this is special. I like it. Actually, I could have 2, 3 of them. Then it would be my center. The problem is I have too many sources. So right now, this is like one part of the studio. It's like integrated into this processing side. And comes together, of course, with the computer. But I have a digital patch bay. I think this is one of the best new things that got invented lately. I don't know if you ever heard of this. Flock is the company name. It's really just controlled here by an app. Completely analog, but digital controlled. And you save it with the song. I love real-time things that happen now, and I just try to catch them. And so it's important to have your tools prepared in a way that, and also in the quality that you can catch them and it sounds already good. That was one of the reasons why I chose this one. The sound is simply perfect. This is not a mixer to distort, because it has too much headroom. You have enough possibilities to do overdrive or distort. This is a professional mixer in a very small frame. It's 19-inch rack. A second one would be an option. I learned if the source is perfect, you just need to clean it a little bit, and that's it. Every other EQing is basically everything you EQ is doing bad for the phase of the signal, and the less you fuck around with the phase, the bigger and clearer and punchier your signal is. So again, less is more. It's unbelievable. And in here, really, just the high pass, you find the right place. It's enough. I'm so surrounded here by really nice tools, but I use them when I need them. Right? The good thing is I have the choice. So if I think, our sound needs this and this, then I know, where is it? Here. Right? But I'm not using everything because I can. I mean, right? If the sound needs a tape delay and I'm sure it needs it, or I want to try it, I try it. But I'm not using it because I have it. My beloved Eventide. This is the king of. This is simply the king. But also, here in my corner, I have the super old spring reverb by AKG. Because it has character. And I have a lot of spring reverbs. And then like all these little pedals, right? And like in modular, you also have like strange guitar pedals that are simply strange. They destroy the sound in such a nice way. I love this. Especially when you integrate it into your system, it's super nice. Also, of course, with this Eurorack, this is basically a living instrument with built-in effects possibilities. Yeah, this goes beyond everything. Yeah, but the combination of things makes it special, right? I'm not using much EQing, right? But if you look a little bit here into my studio, you see a pairs of microphone preamps. Everything like here, and I'm basically my mixdown is by the. I use all these microphone preamps as my processing and texture units. So basically, I'm just sending a stereo stem into, like, I know every of these preamps have a certain character, and I use this to form my mixdowns. So I'm mixing through microphone preamps. And then you don't need much compression. Even I have a lot of compressor here, but I rarely use them, only for very, very special things. When the sound needs something, I have it, and in all different colors. So I'm really into texture. I can almost taste sound and feel it and see it, and every sound has a feeling, right? It's like I don't know. Maybe it's just me having this crazy vision of how sound is. I love sound. I'm a big fan of API. My favorite preamps here is API 512C. I could have 10 of them. But then, actually, it's the nice thing, I don't have 10 of them, and I understood a mix or a sound, a mix down. It's getting like this 3D character by having contrasts. That not everything sounds the same, but you have contrast of different sources bringing together in a good way. And that's why, yeah, the preamps give me this possibility. It's crazy. And then how really the same sound, you just send it to a different preamp, it gets a different quality. You don't have to do anything. It's just by sending it through it. I have here 2 star level compressor. This is like the 60s tube compressor. This combined with the spring reverb, like spring reverb into the compressor, like this, I never heard this sound somewhere else. It's something else. And then if I want to, I can send it here over. The whole modular system is connected with in and out here completely to the patch bay. So I can use the modular system also as an effect unit completely real time, and just have an external plug-in, like external in-out, and it's simply a real-time effects unit. Yeah, and you can combine everything with everything. It's a playground, really. Together with this sound system here, with my monitor speaker, it's as a kid, I was always dreaming of having my own spaceship. Really, it feels like I have my spaceship, and I'm traveling with sound, and it makes me happy every day. Really, I love it. I completely love it.